Vult Esports in their final bout of the day.
You know, I'm actually favoring the style of ONIC for only one reason. Like, when Boxia actually goes on the roll, it looks like as if he's a hedgehog. So that's what ONIC is actually having for their logo.
They're gonna rebrand ONIC to just be Boxia in that form.
Well,
oh my goodness.
Might happen someday, not anytime soon though. Lil Happy getting a little bit of a tickle over the mid side here as they slowly go in for that raid in the jungle. Lar on the chill here, already facing off against Sunset, but it's going to be pretty easy for him to actually hop back with Battle Mirror Image coming up online later on. So here we go. A little bit of that raid in the jungle as we speak of it, as Dilar has no business to do right here. And well,
what is going on? Okay, so here's my thoughts. Deus Vult, they're like, all right, you know what? We're going to go as a 5-man, sacrifice one wave down to bot side because we don't want Zika to get damaged, get too hurt, but he needs to sit around to get the EXP. They're going to give up this tier 2 here.
Greed!
Greed, he's looking for him. He's spinning around. He's like, where are you? I'm going to find you this time around. And now the rest of the team, they lose their turret at 1 minute into the game. There's only one other game I know that the exact same thing happened. But again, I don't think this is the right call.
Well, I think that ONIC definitely did something that's really great. Though they do lose a little bit of those levels, but they open up the map, which means that they will not be caught out all too much by all these assassins of Deus Vult.
Yeah, again, Greed is just going to hop around for the most part. It's kind of leash for the rest of the team. I just kind of want to see how this Natalia is trying to come back into this game. He is level 3. He's lacking a lot of farm.
Yeah, like eventually we're going to see members of Deus Vult here, of course, hitting that early level 4. Like 4 Canoe has already got himself the ult, but of course Sunset is so slowly taking their time. Just having a little bit of a 1v1.
Yep.
I don't think that in any sort of a given opportunity would Sunset even dive head first to actually try to fight against the Cho.
Yeah, and now they're kind of contesting down on bot side here. Cho should be able to have first rotation, but he gets locked down. Zika is going to be locked. He can't get out. Again, a smoke screen. Great way of trying to get out, but the moment it times out or he walks away, he gets chunked out. Well played. A great catch for Oh My Venus.
Now, for the side of Deus Vult, they're also trying to actually fight for this turtle, but instead they look upon Wise. They might just be the wall charge coming in. Well, sorry, it's not. Yep, maximum impact instead. Slip of the tongue here, but it's going to be Lil Happy, of course. Open up the righteous pathway with Dilar coming from the back, and he's trying to set up the way of the dragon, but does not be able to do so.
Yeah, agreed. Again, coming in, making sure he's just controlling the space all the time. Deus Vult isn't able to re-engage this time round, and Turtle has, again, under the contestant from both sides.
Now Sunset getting caked, and that will be the way of dragon. Yep, pretty much a done deal for him, and great calculations coming from the Cho.
Yeah, great calculations overall. This time, I'm surprised when Chos don't take high and dry in most situations. Like previously, we did see Onzika himself playing the Cho with the killing spree, which to me was an extremely interesting way to play the emblem, because you're not gonna have that extra damage in the 1v1. But you know, when you get multiple kills with the Jukundo,
oh yeah,
or so happen to auto someone with a Blade of Despair, it's pretty tough.
It stacks a whole lot in that sort of sense, and of course, you gotta think like a kung fu fighter, and you can just beat down any opponents in your hands. And, well, Wise almost getting taken down by Sunset, but there is the Lar to actually help him up. Not for Zika, though. Time after time, we're seeing the Natalia getting taken down. Same goes to Cho. Great rotations from Deus Vult to punish the moving target right there. And now we're looking at a little bit of that 50-50 sort of traits, and Greed already getting spotted by Lil Happy.
Yeah, and he's peeling backwards. Lil Happy, he already has the Ring of Punishment. He's like, nah, you're not going to get anywhere this way. Stay all the way back. They break mid-tier 1, and the rest of ONIC, Deus Vult is going to be moving on. Yeah, the only item that we see that's pretty huge for now will be ONIC with LI for Canoe getting the Ogre Tomahawk. And, well, of course, no major items have been actually being brought out yet. A little bit of movements all across both sides, being a little bit more common composed as compared to game 1 as well as game 2. Yeah, agreed. I think both of them turned... a very flashy play here. Flickers forward, tries to look for a catch, doesn't get vision, so he doesn't land anything. No Divine Judgment at all forced to walk away.
Bottom side though, we're looking at Greed here, just giving a little bit of chase here. Venus, oh my, that's a great element there to actually bring Lil Happy down, but he's still surviving. Not for long. Sawo, the next one on the list, as we see the Abyssal Arrow does not connect, and now it's going to be LY for Canoe, taking down Kupi with one last auto attack. Auto attack and auto attack.
Oh, that was so brutal. He waited there just like, oh, Blazing Duet, no problem. Keep going. No worries. No worries. And then, as he thinks he's safe, walks out. Oh no, out of the brush comes Carry.
Ah, nasty. Like, look at ONIC. That was so clean. Like, they just, all they have to do is just crash right in. Baxia knows what's up, and the rest of the team just fall up. It's as simple as that. I'm not looking at any sort of members from Deus Vult to be able to provide any cover for Lil Happy.
Yep, and now they're pulling backwards again. ONIC is just trying to starve them out of the jungle. Tier 1, they're pushed out of Tier 1. They can't really do much. And Diamond Force being popped, Sunset forcing, for having to use that Battle Mirror image to get out of there, because if he stays any longer, he's just dead.
Oh, yeah. He could have been caught out right there. Live Despair being purchased by Kupi. So that's going to be one great charge heading towards the side of Greed, as we see Sawo falling a little bit backwards. Greed now slowly regrouping with the rest from the back. There's no more to be done over on the top side, except for the Chow, as we see the Lar slowly just farming up. And, well, there's just a lot of open space in the jungle for them to actually play around here, as Venus still hoping to land a perfect Divine Judgment to possibly set the tempo up for the carry.
Yeah, and I mean, both sides' carry is really huge right now. She's stuck 4 kills. Ooh, 5 kills this time round. Getting a kill off of Sunset. Sunset is just falling behind, and the Golden Staff has been bought. This is a big boy item.
That's just when you were just counting your fingers right there. He just add one more right through, and Lil Happy is walking Solid into a trap. And now having a little bit of protection coming from QP as well to just give them a little bit more respect. But look at Zika. This might just be a perfect kill as we see Selena just bursting them down.
Yeah, that Abyssal, he was stunned for so long. He just sat there and he was just like, please, God, let me get out of this.
Look, just end me now. End me right now.
End my suffering. As the rest of ONIC Esports just continue their onslaught, trying to, like, you know, keep the lead. 4K ahead of Deus Vult. They should be able... Ooh, Feather being bought by Wise helps with the mystery shop as well, making everything so much cheaper. Greed just rolling around, trying to sidestep, keeping vision, keeping information to deny space for Deus Vult to get anywhere close to the turtle.
Well, there's going to be the turtle for the guy with turtle passants, as we see Oh My Venus going in for the Divine Judgment. Real crystal clear element as we see one more fall from Deus Vult.
Oh boy, I know. Oh, he dodges out of the way. He doesn't get clipped this time. Sunset just finally purchasing his big boy item of the Golden Staff. He's going to have a lot more damage than before. Hopefully that's going to be enough to turn the tides of the fight.
Oh, over the top side though, Wise is walking in towards the wrong direction as we see Zika going with the burst. And that will be that kill in the hands of Zika as we see Greed being a little bit late to the party. All you have to do is just keep rolling, baby.
I'm gonna let that one slide for now, but now Greed, he's taking a little too much damage here. He has to pop the Revitalize. The Turquoise Titans keeps him alive. They just can't really do anything to him, denying the healing plus the Revitalize. It's just so frustrating that Greed, with his greedy play, still survives.
I don't know, like, Greed just plays it off without a single care at all, but Venus here already having a lot of HP being taken out. That will be mid lane being opened by the Law.
Trying to double lock down him with the Law and Order. Doesn't really get too much when you don't have the damage here. Oh, wow, that was just one auto attack.
Well, imagine if there's going to be more connecting, as we have the top lane also being taken out by the rest of members of ONIC Philippines. And we are already seeing a little bit more of those cleaner plays coming into play. And for ONIC Esports here, they're just waiting for the right opportunity to crash right in.
Yeah, and we can already see that. I mean, Harith it just bought his concentrated energy, and he's willing to fight. He can sustain through all the damage, forcing the pop out, the Xamarin Force to get another reset of that Chrono Dash to get out of the way. But again, he's got to be super, super careful.
Yeah, and for Venus, if he ever gets a catch, there's not going to be any follow-up. So he's treading on team lines. There's going to be Lord up online.
Oh, do they bite the bait here?
Maybe they might just actually go for it. Like, as we can see, over on the bottom side, Kimi alongside with Clark, already trying to take down some of all these mids, marching towards the bottom side. And now, maybe they just need a tank to come in, but it's a little too late. ONIC Philippines will be able to snatch the Lord.
I think Deus Vult was willing to give it up. It's like, all right, it's fine, it's fine. You can take it away. We're not going to risk the potential of sticking our noses out and getting caught by Oh My Venus again.
Yeah, and after all, it's just the first Lord, and my perfect catch onto the Harriet as Wise goes down for the third time.
That was just a great snipe coming in from Deus Vult. Like, man, Harith was just stuck there.
I don't even know if he even had time to respond. If he just blinked an eye right there, he's dead. And yep, right now, ONIC playing with 4 members without Wise. It's going to be a Divine Judgment taking it 4 versus 4. Zika already on position to actually flank. That Lord's just going to be hitting in like a truck as Rice's pathway has been opened up. There goes the flank coming from Zika as well, trying to take down Green, and Green will fall for the first time in a long while.
They were standing under that turret for so long. They trade 1 for 2 there in favor of ONIC PH, but let's see how they kind of play this out. Like, all right, sure, you got those 2 kills, but you can't really net anything, and they're dragging the game like they did previously, where they just needed to close it out.
Yeah, their wings being purchased here, and I felt like the only way that they could close this one cleanly is that the Chow sets things up instead of Reed starting off the fight first, because Boxia is really easy to predict some of all these movements coming out. But if you were to have that flicker with the Dragon to actually start things off and Venus to come in much later, then maybe it'll be a better catch from there.
Yeah, it's honestly fishing for both sides here. Can Oh My Venus get a catch, or is it possible for Sawo to land a great Abyssal Arrow? So yeah, he looks for these angles and flanks, but can he actually get them? Oh, good damage here. He pops down the smoke screen as well, just to kind of not allow himself to get hit by that divine judgment.
Yeah, that's definitely a great distance being created right there. While looking at Venus here, haven't really dropped a single time at all. Really clean movements coming from LY4 can do as well. Well, for Lil Happy, he's already got that immortality, so he can also slowly tank up the front lines. Lark can spot it out, and here comes Boxia.
Ooh, gets a good hit onto Lil Happy here, but backline is in trouble. They get a good catch onto QP, but he uses the chemical refinement to get into backline. Lil Happy trying to survive. He's a little bit more, but they can't finish him off. What a play coming in from ONIC PH.
Wow, loving how they actually catch people off. Speaking of a catcher, Zika has been the biggest fish to be out of the ocean.
I mean, they baited. Honestly, the flicker, everything. The lightning dash as well, dropping the lightning bombs. Like, oh my goodness, great play coming in from Oh My Venus. Very close to actually accomplishing it, but again, just not enough with the help of Deus Vult. Oh, another one! They snag a free kill onto Lil Happy, breaking the immortality. He goes down. Topside's in trouble as ONIC want to end this game now.
There we go, ONIC, the Philippines. They are going in for that double kill on the carry, and now it's green light to go, and they will slowly close out the game, and Sunset does not have the blazing duet to do anything at all. Here we go, ONIC Philippines will take the series.
ONIC getting a good 2-1 against Deus Vult here. Congratulations to both teams concluding the games of today. So far, it's just been a great day of group stage games.
I just love every single match that was played out for today. Starting off of all these games from EVOS, as they are the ones to be able to exit the group as the top dogs and towards the upper bracket they go. Unfortunately for both of these teams, of course, they will not be able to make it to the playoffs. And we definitely would say ONIC Philippines, they have played pretty much a perfect game for this round itself.